1,000 millennia.
The Lantern King freezes. His light flickers strangely, and his mask begins to change with incredible speed. One breath, and you're looking upon a horrible grimace of wrath. Another breath, and is replaced with playful astonishment. Another, and it's a mask of a fatherly care.
But what's next? How will you end this story? Listen, I know good, elegant, and refined. The hero defeats a deity in battle. Impressively, grants the victor power and immortality. The hero enters the chambers of the deity to become his champion and herald, eternal, powerful, equally glorified both in the first world and in Galarian. His kingdom healed from its wounds and flourished under the rule of the immortal champion. A beautiful ending, isn't it? And this legend is yours for the asking.
It's so cheesy. Do we want that?
Trust the laughing lie. Don't do this. Not after everything you and I have endured because of him. I can give you immortality and power, though not as much as the Lantern Kings. Perhaps we won't be able to stand against the eldest, but accept my gift and my patronage. And together we will make him pay for what he's done.
I don't wanna be immortal.
How sad it is to hear you, Nyrissa. Thousands of years for nothing! You haven't
So
learned a
mean.
single lesson. Never learned to atone. But what do you say?
What will you ask in return for immortality, Eldest? And what exactly do you offer as a reward? Can I go through all of them? I hope I can. What about Nyrissa? What will happen to her if I agree to your offer?
What do you think? I can let my misguided protege go wherever she likes. Knowing her, I'm doubtful she will become a humble exile.
I won't. I've come too far to go back. It might take me 1,000 years and thousands of deaths, but I will find a way to get back at you, Eldest. Even if he betrays our alliance and becomes your puppet.
What will you ask in return for immortality, Eldest? And what exactly do you offer as a reward?
That is easy. I will return your kingdom to Galarian and strengthen its connection to the First World. In their homeland, the Fae can endlessly return to life. I will give to you the same gift. And so long as you remain an enclave of the First World, death within its borders will never threaten you.
Oh no, that means once I die, he will just destroy everything, huh? He might just... Well, he said death doesn't bother us.
I'm offering you the position as a servant. Believe it or not, I am. Divine power and immortality are a heavy burden. To accept it means losing all your friends and companions, but you can find allies and reliable assistance. This is what I'm looking for. A herald and a general with whom I can share eternity, and together we'll play 1,000 wonderful pranks and spread our power across the First World and further. Much further.
I'm killing him. He screwed it up when he said wonderful pranks. I don't want to be evil. What do you suggest, Nyrissa?
I suggest we do not kneel. We are both cursed, you and I. But so what? The curse can harm you only as much as affliction touches your kingdom. But now, with the eldest wounded and bleeding, his henchmen all slain, I can return your state to the material plane. It will heal its wounds, and so will you. I'll create a bond between you and the First World, granting you immortality. Just as the Lantern King promises.
I don't want immortality either way. For neither of them.
And what role in all this shall I play, trespasser?
Good
The
question.
role of the vanquished. I know you will hardly accept a defeat, Eldest. You may try to attack us again, but we defeated you once. And we will do it again if we must. I'm ready to fight you forever if I have to.
Eternal life and power? The patronage of the elders? I like this reward. No. I'll take Nyrissa's offer. Immortality and salvation for my kingdom. But with nothing to do with you, eldest. I will not bow to you, eldest. Don't get your hopes up. Here's my offer. Lift the curse, return my kingdom to Golarion, and forget we exist. Never forget that you exist. Or finish him off. Are you sure I can't kill you? I think I will try. I guess this is deciding the end, huh? So I can be immortal with Nerissa or with the eldest. I can take a neutral choice and just forget he exists. I am tempted to just kill him. I'm tempted to kill him. I guess I would try to finish him. Are you sure I can't kill you? I think I would try.
Did I tell you I don't like dying? Well, I don't. Perhaps we should stop this pointless exercise and speak seriously.
Are you serious? I can't do this? Are you serious? So we need to decide. We take his offer, which we definitely want, and Nerissa's offer, which sounds just as shady, or we go for the neutral one. I guess we will not bow to... I will not bow to you, elders. Don't get your hopes up. Here's my offer. Lift the curse, return my kingdom to the Golarion, and forget we exist. I will forget that you exist. It sounds so boring. Don't want to forget him. I will take Nerissa's offer. Immortality and salvation for my kingdom, but with nothing to do with you, eldest.
So you plan to entertain me for all eternity? Or do you think you can still outplay me, trespasser?
Yes.
Pretty words, eldest. Save them for our next encounter. You pretend to laugh, but I see how shamed you are. What a deep wound you've suffered this day. It won't be the last, believe me.
I'm so not satisfied with that.
We've come a long way together. First as enemies, then as allies. I mark you with my gift. A bond to the first world. Eternal youth and immortality. We are the cursed king and queen. Each in their own kingdoms, their own world. But henceforth inextricably entwined. Eternity awaits. And possibly eternal war with a deceitful deity. But so what? It is our eternity. And perhaps in the end, we will rule not kingdoms, but whole worlds.
I don't like this. Let me go back. I wanna do something else maybe. Oh boy, he's turning into a supernova.
Now that the eldest and other spiteful beings wouldn't be bothering us, the king returned to his subjects and celebrated the victory and the end of the kingdom's miseries with great fanfare. Everything gradually returned to normal, including our exciting lives. Not always peaceful, but also not troubled by invasions from another world. And little by little, our heroes and the common folk began to forget the sorrows of the past.
What? So quick?
So the kingdom returned to Golarion, but not without taking a piece of the first world with it. Miracles and strange occurrences, both kind and cruel, became the norm. Not that the citizens hadn't grown used to that. Of course, the Lantern King wasn't thrilled with the way things worked out, but who cares? Our leader and Nyrissa, the cursed king and queen, are ever ready to face the power of the eldest.
Yeah.
Until that time comes, our leader spends a lot of time in the First World, learning its secrets and testing his new powers. The immortal king and his kingdom became a legend come true in Golarion.
I don't like that.
The kingdom built by our hero became an example
That's
for
us.
all its neighbors. What else would you expect? The stolen lands became the only place where the citizens sincerely toast the health of their ruler. The
Aww.
citizens lived trouble-free, and taxes made it to the treasury without losses. A powerful army guards the peace. Exploration of magic is on par. The temples are flooded with their congregations. And most importantly, our cultural contributions are at least the equal of Absalom.
Nice. This is our kingdom maxed out here.
Just half a year after the war with the First World, Galt moved its troops to the southern border of the kingdom. Their attack was rebuffed. The enemy state's infantry retreated when the army's wizards brought down rains of fire and magical arrows on the heads of the flabbergasted enemy soldiers. Since then, Galt hasn't risked crossing any borders again, fearing cruel retaliation for further insolence.
In developing your kingdom's army, you relied on magic, not soldiers. Oh shit, this had a choice? I just randomly picked stuff by the end.
Who'd have thought that some tiny barony founded in the Stolen Lands by an adventurer would become a real kingdom, playing a prominent part in world politics? Of course, not everyone likes the proactive stance